Hello, welcome back to Amery Junction on the Garden Gateway project, and today we are on the canal scene part 2. We've got our shop. Right, okay. We have made a lot of progress. I did actually forget to record this, I know, considering I'm like YouTube person, but I did actually forget. I hold my hands up to record what I was doing, so apologies. So I've done a layer of mixed gravel and then brown gravel, which is by a really good brand called Natural Scenics. Go and check them out, search them online. Very, very good stuff. That's the brown stuff. Super good. And then I've got some knock grass tufts, the wooden scenics foliage, little wooden bits of crap, loads of crap in it, dead body, surpassing dead body, a life ring, an axe, that's obviously what killed that, a fuel thing which is leaked, spewing out black substance over the river, and then just it's all painted up, ready to have the realistic water put on. What I have done, I have not used any of my PVA, as PVA has a real harsh reactant, you could call it, with the realistic water stuff, and they just don't mix. It turns the realistic water, so when you pour it out it's cloudy anyway, but when it dries properly it should be clear. So it's really important when doing all this scenery work you get no white PVA anywhere. Before you say I've done PVA, which looks like PVA there, I have my own method of doing it. It's a little bit expensive, but it's worth it considering if you want a nice canal. I use the water effects as an adhesive. The good thing about this, as you can see, it's white bits everywhere, but that dries completely clear, such as the water does. So with that it will dry completely clear and keep it down without reacting with anything. So that's why I use that, and I really recommend using that method. I've never used that method before, but I know you're saying how can I recommend it as I've never used it, but I have tested it out with a little bit on the one previously, and it did seem to be okay. But obviously with this you can adapt things very, very easily, and what I'll do, I'll just cover a few bits of the white bit showing, just to basically cover myself in case for whatever reason it doesn't do what I was hoping, but it should. I'm quite confident it will, but then you never know. As always, you never know. So we're going to go straight in and pour the realistic water next. That's the next stage we've got, is doing the realistic water, and I hope it actually goes okay. I think it should, and there's no reason why it shouldn't not go well, but you never know when using realistic water, as I say. And yeah, pan out, I've fixed 2 benches just there, and then here is my scratch built shopping trolley, which I'm gonna dump somewhere around here. Yes, my canal is very cluttered, but on this side it's a cluttered look from where people have been walking along up here and then just chuck things off, so then they're like, and then obviously it lands there, and it's not a water cap. So yeah, it's went pretty well. Could put a little skip, no, I'm not going to put a skip in it, as it is going to start getting slightly over cluttered, but to be honest, I think it's okay. It's pretty secure, and I just hope it turns out okay. So obviously I hope it does, with my shopping trolley, which is about to get dunked in. And there will be a little sneaky surprise you'll see with that car. So I'll see you in a minute. I'd like to thank my granddad for making this great board. It's a chipboard. It's chipboard with some pine for the towpath, and it's all nailed down properly, sealed with sealer, and obviously chipboard. This type of chipboard, I think it's chipboard, or it's a plasterboard. It's one of them. It's waterproof, so it's very good. It won't like warp over time and suck in the nutrients of the shed. Right, here's just a little closer look at my shopping trolley, as I'm very proud of it. And I've just got glue in my camera now. Great. But anyway, this is a close look. I've done some reeds in it and gave it a base. It's just made very simply out of a bit of solder, a bit of the sprue out of a kit. And let me just get a bit. So it's a bit of that you get in most like ratio kits that you can buy. Never chuck them. I've got a nice collection here of them, which comes in handy. And then the little bits of wood are just normal bark. So all these, they're just bark that I found in the garden and broke up in small pieces just by hand. So that's went very well. And they're just parts of fences, and that's electricity wire, bits of track, and then barrels and foliage and pallets, etc. So yeah, that's my shopping trolley, which is going to get pushed in here. So I'm going to put that in a minute, and then I'm going to see if I've got anything else I want to go in the canal, like reeds and stuff, and then there will be like bushes along this wall here within the brick there. So I'm going to put it in a position. I'm not sure how I want to put it, like that or like that. I'll probably just put it in straight, but it could go like that, but then it's not really obvious what it is. But it's more obvious just standing up or at a slight angle, leaning at something. And no, it's not gonna. It'll go somewhere like along here. So yeah, I'm gonna find a place to put this, and then I'll see you in a second when I put the water in. Okay, that's just some shots of it all. So thank you for watching part 1 of the canal, and I'll see you again in the second video of the canal scene. I'm not going to hang around with the water. The next stage now is literally to put it in. I've got a few little more scenery bits like bushes to add and that. Right, okay. So we have managed to do the first layer. It's a thick layer, as I do want quite a deep canal, and that's kind of what we're depth level at the moment. We've got our sunken car, the dead body, but it will be deeper, just to make it look a bit more realistic with boats on and that. And I've got my shopping trolley looking great already. And to let you know, the realistic water does what's that basically, if you can read that, it basically says it levels out, minimal shrinkage, non-toxic, and it dries clear as well. As you can see, it's like a bluey cloudy colour, and then that will dry absolutely clear, so it looks real realistic, and you'll see my paint effect underneath. Hopefully it goes okay. I am going on holiday for a few days, well, a little bit more for a few days, but hopefully when I get back it'll be fine. Touch wood. Once again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.